have 60 wins on the year. In the East, Indiana is fourth. They're 3 back in New York. Can they catch them? They don't play them, but they do have time if the Knicks falter a little bit. But also Indy is 2 full up on Milwaukee and Detroit. Those two will play each other 2 more times. Hayes! How many times have we seen the Lakers start the game with a lob and a jam?
Well, they run the same play to open the game just about every night.
And doesn't anybody realize that?
Yeah, you know what's coming, but sometimes it's hard to prevent it.
Now the Pacers, this is going to be Naismith from the outside, taken by LeBron. So LeBron, this is his 3rd game back after missing a couple of weeks. Rui, of course, missed, what, a dozen games? Right back out to LeBron. They move it very quickly to the other side. Here is Austin to score.
A good ball movement that time. After Rui got the double team, the ball was popped around the court, and that's why you get such an open lane.
All right, so great energy to start the game, but we talk about it over and over again. It's got to be on this end of the floor right now. The Lakers, their last 5 losses, have given up an average of 128 a game, and Turner comes out short.
Well, I guess 3 seconds is not going to be called tonight because Turner, he was in the lead forever.
Doncic, here he goes, all the way, lay it up and miss. It's volleyball out, taken by Siakam, stolen away by the Lakers. Jackson Hayes!
Good job by Austin. Austin read that terrible pass out and was able to intercept it.
6-0 right out of the gate. By the way, we are literally right next to the Laker bench here tonight, so we can hear everything that is being said. On the outside, knocking it down, deep and down is Naismith. Hachimura with Halliburton on him. Halliburton's been on quite a run. Stu mentioned it earlier on. Bounce now to Hayes. He won't shoot a 3. Of course, AR will, and so will this guy. Luka looking for the Lakers to move. They're kind of standing still. LeBron down the middle he goes. He can't score. Rebound taken by Turner, who's one of the best block shot artists that the NBA has been for a long time, although they're not great at protecting the rim. Siakam laid up and in. Should have been a foul, probably. Lakers got away with it.
Yeah, the mismatch that time, and he got an easy deuce.
LeBron fumbled it momentarily. Shoots almost Siakam, but he's short. Pascal has control of it, of course, formerly with the Raptors. Played many years there. In the corner, in and out, and back in again.
He's talking about a nice roll. That looked like a defensive rebound waiting, and it found its way home.
Well, Naismith missed 35 games, 35 with an ankle sprain this year. They wrapped up pretty well, but it doesn't matter. Perfect pass from LeBron, and again, it's Jax with the finish.
That's what I'm saying. You know the screen and roll is coming, but sometimes you set that good screen, it's hard to prevent.
That stopped an 8-0 run. In the corner again, they're launching, and the rebound right into the lap of Austin Reeves. Nice pace for the start of this game. It's a big game for both these teams as far as seeding is concerned. That's a bad pass, and Naismith read it perfectly at the other end. Look out!
Yeah, the pass wasn't executed very well, and it was late. LeBron had a good seal early, then he had to vacate the paint, then they turned it over.
Each team with a turnover here in the early going. Luka, of course. Oh, that one went off of the body, now at the other end. Again, up and in. And that's Nebhart. He's their best defender. Timeout, JJ and the Lakers. In Indianapolis. Let's settle in now after that first time out of the game. Under 8 minutes remaining in the quarter. And Rui. Well, remember before he got hurt how hot he was from 3.
Yeah, he was lighting it up with regularity before the injury.
So we'll see if we can get back to that rhythm. Lakers do not, and I mean do not pick up the man that time, and that's too easy for Naismith. Into the front court, leave it for LeBron. Lob it now to Luka. Luka is alone on an island on this side as they ISO him all the way to the other side. Reeves for 3. Nebhart, the good tip. Remember, Nebhart, he went to Gonzaga, and really good defender. Siakam, got to get a bounce, does not. And Jackson Hayes controls for the Lakers. They've lost 3 in a row, 7 out of the last 10. Underneath, perfect pass, but a foul on the block.
Haven't joined my reward.
Well, just 25% from the arc over the last 7, so it was nice to see Rui hit the 3 a moment ago. Now he cashes in on free throws. Nembhard against 7 players, averaging double figures for this Indiana team. Community.
Well, 2 free throws, and the Pacers go up by 3.
Luka doesn't like what he sees so far from the movement of his team. So the little step back 3, that's one of his staples. Without question, he knocks it down.
He likes that, boy. He just lulls you to sleep and then the step back for 3.
19th game playing in a Laker uniform for the Don. They're going to bounce out on top. Nesmith, boy, he's getting busy early, isn't he? Underneath, Nembhard had it, lost it for a moment, and they save it for 3. Rebound Lake Show.
Lucky there as they turn it over, really, with not a good pass trying to get it to LeBron.
Here's Tyrese Halliburton. What a year he is having. Quarterbacking this offense. In fact, he's got the best assist to turnover ratio in the NBA in 30. Obi 10 plus in 4 of his last 5. And 46% from 3 in the month of March. Doncic. Holding on to it, little one-on-one. They've got Nembhard on him. That's the matchup they want. That rebound goes to AR. Wide open is Goody in the corner. And Turner had good position that time on Rui. Halliburton, I mentioned he was an Olympian. Didn't play a ton during that gold medal campaign, but still part of the squad. That's a good crossover for him.
Yeah, crossover, step back. Very little you can do defensively with that kind of a move.
A double-double in 11 straight games. Finney Smith with the answer. Good job by Doe to come right back when the Lakers needed the 3. They're down by 3 now, Stu, 22-19.
Yeah, just, again, giving up too many open looks to start the game.
Well, Miles, a controlled tap, and it's going to be a turnover.
Lakers, as you mentioned, down by 3.
By the way, Finney Smith's 3-point average is back up to a career high, and Luka. Well, you've already seen how streaky he can be. Really a volume shooter. He can go in streaks, and right now he's hit a couple of 3s.
Well, he's been getting off the real good starts.
Very big starts. You're right. Halliburton, good pass. Underneath, counted in the foul. Summer League in the playgrounds of New York.
I like that dunk.
Yes, and Obi can certainly do it himself. So that was in the genes. Gonna have a whistle. Talking more, actually, to the entire game, saying the team has become too satisfied with recent success. Well, taking on that leadership role. And he is quite chatty when he's out on the court, either to his teammates and or the opposition or the fans. Whoever wants to listen. Luka! His 3rd 3!
Now it puts the Lakers up by